Good evening, Kent State and all of Portage County. I'm Alexandrea Rehner.
And I'm Kylie Jarzynski. TV2 News starts right now.
From the award-winning Kent State Student Media Newsroom, this is Portage County's TV2 News at 5:30.
President Warren held her first State of the University address this afternoon. TV2 reporter Mitch Fallon was at the address and has more. Mitch. And Kent City Council discussed a potential change in the floodplain map last night. City engineer Jim Bowling says the update planning began in 2010, and that's when the Federal Emergency Management Agency required it. The floodplain map has not been updated since the 1980s. These changes to the floodplain map are still in the comment phase, allowing citizens to comment and question the city engineer. Thanks so much, Kylie. And Responsible Ohio Executive Director Ian James addressed voters' concern for commercial production with this month's failed Issue 3 amendment. James promised to pursue a new marijuana legalization effort to allow homegrown plants without state permits. Responsible Ohio plans to run the new campaign for the free market approach in 2016. And the Ohio House has passed legislation that would allow permitted individuals to carry concealed firearms in airports and daycare centers, among other locations. The bill would reduce charges to carrying concealed handguns on college campuses, as well as lift restrictions in other buildings. The bill is headed to the Ohio Senate for approval. And the Portage County Solid Waste Management District is recycling their old method of collecting waste. Drivers will no longer need to leave the cab of their new trucks to collect recyclables. Waste will instead be collected from a curb-based single-wheeled bin. This switch to single-stream recycling will also take effect in January. Welcome back to TV2 News. Nearly 1 week since the terrorist attacks in Paris, the suspected ringleader is dead. And amid new threats from ISIS, the House approved a bill today to halt Syrian refugees from entering the U.S. Erin McLaughlin has the latest. Now, I know you guys are all affected. That is just the cutest dog ever. Oh,
you know, all he wanted for Christmas was his 2 front legs, but he's getting something even better.
Definitely.
Technology.
Oh my goodness.
That story incorporated 2 things. I will not understand 2 things in this world. Why curling's in the Olympics and 3D printers. I don't understand how those work at all.
Well, I hope those 3D printers could print off some snow tires for this coming winter.
Coming up in the next week, so it'll be looking really nice for Thanksgiving especially.
All right, well, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Anna. That is our report for this Thursday evening. Thank you for joining us. Until our next newscast, you can find the latest updates on KentWire.com.
And be sure to tune in tonight at 9 for an all-new episode of The Agenda and for their annual Thanksgiving special. I'm Kylie Jarzynski.
And I'm Alexandrea Rehner. From all of us at Portage County's TV2, have a great night. We are now joined by our weather anchor, Anna Huntsman. Now, ladies, last night was really cold, and this morning was no different, really. I think it's time to bust out those winter coats.
It snowed overnight, and I woke up this morning around 7:45. It was still snowing out there.
Thanks, Anna. The FBI has taken the lead in the investigation to the California shooting that left 14 people dead yesterday and 21 injured. We are learning more about the male shooter, Syed Farouk, and whether radicalized beliefs contributed to his motives. Paul Vackerman is in San Bernardino with the latest. The acts of violence in San Bernardino have not been ruled out as an act of terrorism. The topic of gun violence is now back in the media, but so is a question of whether these acts of terror are domestic. Reporter Muriel Zambelli is live in our newsroom and has the details. Muriel.
Thanks, Alexandrea. News. I'm Muriel Zambelli. Alexandrea.
Thanks so much, Muriel. A man carrying a rifle strapped to his back was spotted near the University of Akron today. Akron police first confronted Daniel Kovacevic over the weekend, but determined he was within Ohio's carry laws and is not a threat. Since then, there have been numerous sightings of Kovacevic and his weapon around Akron. Police continue to monitor his movements. And a Kent man is facing life in prison after pleading guilty to raping an 8-year-old girl inside a storage shed in Atwater back in September. Jeffrey Textor is currently in the Portage County Jail on a $1 million cash bond. Since the victim is under the age of 13, Textor could be sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. During a court hearing in October, Textor was ruled competent to stand trial and assist in his own defense. All right, now Max, I kind of want to know, do you think that with this trade for Johnny, are the Browns going to hurt at all from it?
I mean, there's no, it's just reports that other teams are looking at him right now. I think that the Browns need to stick it out just one more year. It seems like the coaching staff just hasn't given him the chance. And when he's played, I think he's looked great. However, just the way things are looking in Cleveland, I think they're just about to blow it up again, and there's a good chance he would be cut before he was even traded.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Max.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. And there's one Christmas commercial that's giving a new perspective on the phrase, "I'll be home for the holidays," when TV2 returns in 90 seconds. Welcome back. From shopping on Black Friday to dreaming of a white Christmas, there are several things happening this holiday season. But what is the most important? A new Christmas commercial has viewers finding the answer in an unexpected way. CNN's Jeannie Mose reports. Yeah, every time I see that commercial, it gets me. It's like an array of emotions.
It does.
It's like sad, it's beautiful, but it's like I feel betrayed because I totally believed it. When I first watched that commercial, I completely went with it. I was like,
Grandpa's
oh
a sociopath.
yeah.
All I
it's
can think is sometimes the
effective.
truth hurts, you know? Like,
Yeah.
people really
I
don't
know.
stay with their families a lot this year. So,
Exactly.
you know,
That
for
is very
Christmas.
true. I know I had a tear in my eye, but it's very nice that they would actually make a commercial that is supposed to bring families together for the
Right.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it. I'm not. There's much better. Promise money. That's better than faking your death. Come to my house and I'll give you money if you spend Christmas
Yeah.
with me. Don't fake your death.
Well,
It's just a commercial, guys.
but with Christmas comes snow, but it doesn't look like we're going to see any of that.
No.
Okay, thanks so much, Anna. That is our report for this Thursday evening. Thanks for joining us. Until our next newscast, you can find the latest updates on KentWire.com.
And be sure to tune in tonight at 9 for an all-new episode of The Agenda. I'm Kylie Jarosinski.
And I'm Alexandrea Rehner. From all of us at Portage County's TV2, have a great night. Good evening, Kent State and all of Portage County. I'm Alexandrea Rehner.
And I'm Kylie Jarosinski. The Kent Police Station has been outdated and not up to code for years, but moves are finally being made on the construction of the new facility.
And TV2's Zach Downs reports on this $18.5 million project.
I'm Zachary Downs.
The Kent State Police Department has also sent a message making all of the vacant houses on College Avenue officially off limits. After an attempted arson and several break-ins, city officials have decided to secure the houses by building fences around the area. The main concern is the safety of those who go in the houses, as many of them have holes in the floors and ceilings. City officials say the fencing will remain up around the area indefinitely. Now, talking about Halloween, I'm really hoping that there is no rain over the weekend, because yesterday was just a lot.
I know, and it's been such a drastic change in weather. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. So, Anna, can you tell us what the weather is going to look like this weekend?
Thanks so much, Anna. Now, talking about the weather, yesterday's storm caused power outages in parts of Kent, resulting in one accident, 2 crashes, and 1 pedestrian being sent to the hospital. The only person hurt from the blackout was a woman who was struck while crossing the street near the intersections of Lincoln and Main Street. The pedestrian was transported to a local hospital with a leg injury. The other crashes reported no injuries. And Bedford Police, Ravenna Police, and Metro SWAT arrested a suspected armed robber in Ravenna yesterday. William Robinson faces a first-degree felony charge for aggravated robbery. Robinson is a suspect in connection with the September armed robbery of a subway in Bedford. A revolver was recovered at the residence upon the arrest. Kylie mentioned the 2015 election is just a few days away, and while election officials say Issue 27 is not controversial, they say it is important. Reporter Lauren Buchanan shows us what Issue 27 is and how it helps thousands each year. Find out whether Issue 27 passes or not. Tune into TV2's live election coverage after polls close on Tuesday night. And still to come up on TV2 News, do you know what a Rube Goldberg is? Find out what one inventor did differently with his contraption. Welcome back to TV2 News. There is new leadership in Washington. Republican Congressman Paul Ryan takes over as Speaker of the House. And as Stacey Cohen reports, he's got a tough job ahead of him. 45-year-old Wisconsin Republican first worked on Capitol Hill as a legislative aide in 1992 and won his House seat in '98 when he was just 28. And Enfamil, the leading baby formula company in China, has seen a high demand in their products this past week. Our Mariel Zambelli has more as to why the need is getting so high and what caused this increase. Mariel?
I mean, it's kind of ideal weather for Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks so much, Anna. That is our report for this evening. Thank you for joining us. Until our next newscast, you can find the latest updates on KentWire.com.
And be sure to tune in tonight at 9 for an all-new hour-long episode of The Agenda for their Halloween special. I'm Kylie Jarosinski.
And I'm Alexandrea Rehner. From all of us at Portage County's TV2, have a great night.